it's March 20 at 10:15 in the morning. We're supposed to be meeting our realtor. So we've been here about a week?
No, we arrived Wednesday afternoon.
Well, we only been here half of a week. Wow. Okay. So anyway, we got completely unpacked and put away most everything, cleaned up the house, kind of drove around a little bit, getting acquainted with the town, buying supplies. And now we are meeting with the realtor today and getting serious. Well, I would put Val on the camera. Oh, there, now she's pretty. Now she has her face on. This is what we get to drive by every time we go to our realtor. He actually happens to be next to the coffee shop and bakery that we like, and a burger joint, and all kinds of stuff. It's over here in the village of Flat Rock. Anyway, we're on our way, and we hope to go out and look at some properties today. We're excited. Alright, it's March 21, 9:30 in the morning. I wanted to record the property that we looked at yesterday, but I'm not quite sure how to approach that with the realtor. And then when we were there for like 2 hours and talked to the guy that was showing the property, that owned the property, so I didn't feel right pulling out the camera. But today maybe we'll remember and show a little bit of property, kind of property we're looking at. And we were invited by the owner of the property where we rent for lunch today, so this will be maybe a short day of looking at properties, but we're gonna at least get out and see one, if not maybe two or so. So we're excited. It was draining. We spent all day yesterday. We spent 5 hours in the realtor's office, over 5 hours looking at properties, then went out and saw one and didn't get home until about 8 o'clock. So it was good to go home and sleep and rest up for today. And that's what Valley's doing again. It's a beautiful day here in Flat Rock, North Carolina. All right, this is the kind of property we've been looking at. When you're looking at pictures, it does not look so hard to deal with. So it's a lot of work looking for property. I come out and actually get boots on the ground and see it. I guess this area could be cleared with a tractor. I don't know if it flattens out anywhere. Alright, we just walked this property and I forgot to bring the GoPro, but I want to show the corner of it anyway. There's a power line trail, but we go over here and we got almost 15 acres going out this way of very undeveloped land, and it goes on and on and on. We walked almost to the other side of it. Anyway, this has been one of the better looking properties. It's somewhat flattish, sloping, rolling, but workable. So we're looking at, this is Columbus, North Carolina. Sprinkling day. Your birds and neighbors here, and they have a driveway right there. And we got 15 acres from this road all the way in. I think they're 220 maybe? 220,000? I don't remember exactly. In that ballpark. Main road here. We've only seen one car go down it. We've been here for a half hour. So nice and quiet. Nice area. We're off to see another one here in a minute. I think it's going to have a lot less developing to do on it. But this has privacy and quiet. Remote, but a good neighborhood. We're looking. All right, it's March 22, 9:30 again in the morning almost. It's the same story every day. At least we're getting into our search more and finding out what's out there and having to widen our scope a little bit and consider other possibilities at the moment. Today we're going to see two houses on a property which we weren't even considering 2 days ago. And now we're going to be looking at that. And it is raining. Not too bad, but pretty steady. Beautiful day, 43 degrees in the morning. Tina's putting her face on. So here we go. Yesterday we showed you one property. A lot of properties are looking at that. They're barely even walkable, let alone being able to put anything on them.
In our price range.
In our price range. And we're learning how to discern the pictures a little bit and that they put online, what they look like, and if they're even worth our time going out to see. So anyway, here we go again today. So we're looking at this piece of property. It's got two houses on it. That's a non-heated. And this one has heat source, central air. I'm going to be looking underneath. So we looked inside this house and it's got a lot of mold visible. This can be a chicken coop, and we're walking up. This is 7 acres and we're going to go see the property. Okay, I also just discovered a creek down here. This room is soft. A lot of traffic noise. Some water in there. Not a lot, but there's some running water. Good morning. It's March 26th on a Sunday. This is a tricky property because there is a whole 23 acres with a house on it, a little house. It's a bit out of our price range, and so we bid a pretty low number, not expecting much. And they also have told us that they're willing to carve the property up, so we could bid on like part of the property. So we're debating and kind of feeling it out what we want to do. So that's another trip out. So just keep looking around and see what we see. We're on Moore Road in Tryon, 20 point something acres. We're gonna go check this out real quick. I'm gonna go see how usable what's here on the bottom of these trees. All right, so we have this all the way to this dip right here, and all the way. So yeah, it's a little bit slanted and it's hilly. It is an amazing piece of property. We're getting more of a perspective of what does 20 something acres look like. All the way out there is the road. We still have all this length to go. All right, so I've come into this little bushy area and I'm finding some running water. I didn't see running water for the whole thing, but yeah, we got some water. I don't know about much flow, but there's a creek down here. property that we like on there. Just a little tiny creek. I don't know if it's gonna dry up or not. Right, much further down, another acre or so. We got water flowing. Go way up that way. House there. Guy is way over there. So this property as well comes with this. It's crazy. Much land there. Wow. That's Ari way down there, a realtor, and he's come a little ways, but to get perspective how far this keeps going. Wow. This property is better this side of it's kind of rounder back end and flatter. Better for like a home site, but then you have that home in your site. I don't know how I feel about that. Not as private. The other side was definitely much more private. But this is much wider. And this actually sets you up for a view. I wanted you to get an idea of this. I'm standing in the middle. Goes way down over that edge. It's way bigger here than that side. But you have that house right there. But you knock the top of this knoll off and keep pushing it to the outside. It is a much bigger piece of property on this side. But again, I don't know, I felt cozier on that side. This side is big, huge, wide open. Hard to tell. Haven't been up to this side yet. Wow, this is big too. Wow. Big, big and big. This is the neighborhood, and this is the property we're looking at. Nice houses, lots of potential. I have a friend of mine from a long time ago who's lives locally here in the area we're looking, and we just found a house that needs probably knocked down, but he happened to know that this property's been vacant for a while. Look what's in the backyard. Mama mia. So there's some house on the other side there. Wow. Natural water source. All this property. All the way out to the street. It's got to be probably, I'd say 4 acres maybe? Wow. No for sale sign. We don't know contacts. We don't know how much it'd ask it if they were to sell it. Looks like a knockdown job, but it's amazing. So this is what we're doing, walking the backs of properties through briars and all kinds of stuff. And Roger. You see all these orange property markers on the trees. He's trying to find the point. He's going to go up through there. All right, we're doing some house hunting on our own today. I forgot my GoPro, so I'm going to shoot all this on the iPhone. No curb appeal on this house, but it does have a room underneath that can be converted into like another little studio apartment. This needs to be replaced back here. That with a lot of work could actually be fixed up. So we're looking at $275 for this list price. This is the first time in a while Val and I have been on our own. We're always with my friend Roger or with our realtor. We're doing a little researching today on our own. All right, we're at another house. $299 for this. Looks super good in pictures. I mean, it would still be a flipper. What we're starting to find out is it's so common to have structural issues on these homes. Foundation problems on a lot of them. This property is fabulous though. Wow. And we got a bit of a workshop back here. We could put, I think it might be over an acre. Hello. Yeah, the roof needs replaced on that too. I can see it's falling off, and then when I got underneath I could see the front of the foundation. It's all rocks and it's crumbling. It's beautiful here. I really was hoping this. Oh man, that roof is dipping. Well, been a lot of footwork for Val and I. We were looking for property, raw land to build something, and then we decided to look for something so that we could plant and have a garden and stuff. But now we're looking at, we've jumped from that to, oh my. Yeah, this is a no-go. This is interesting. Really cool little porch. Sit out here on the porch and watch the cars and stuff. But the foundation is falling. Roof is collapsing. Anyway, so then we started looking. My friend Roger's used to be a contractor, so he's got an eye for things. So we were looking at flippers. Got to be really patient for that, because it seems a lot of this is, some of it looks beautiful on the pictures, and you get there and it's foundation problem is just not worth it. I'll tell you, you know, coming from California, Northern California to this area is more expensive in general. We're in Waynesville, North Carolina. It's about an hour from where we live, up north above, well, not north, but out of Asheville. The only thing this house has going for it is the roof. It's getting really hard to even look at houses anymore. They're just thrashed. No new windows on stuff, siding, foundation problems. It's got a little backyard. I think this is going for $269, sitting right on the road. Traffic noise. I don't know. It's cute in pictures. And this is actually a nice little shot right here, but when you look inside, it's just a disaster.